On February 7th, Love Creek Elementary School held a publishing party for its 2nd and 3rd grade students to share stories they had written on natural disasters. Love Creek Elementary School in Lewis, Delaware invited guardians and friends of 2nd and 3rd grade students to read their written stories aloud to attendees. The publishing party took place at the end of the students' school day. Students' guardians came to the cafeteria and sat beside their students. Students then read their natural disaster story to their guardian. I had the opportunity to sit down with a few of these students and talk about their natural disaster stories.
Writing the story, I learned that they can actually kill people, make them fly. I did not know that.
So there's a circle and then there's a middle of it.
Are you happy with how your story turned out?
Yeah.
My name is Miss Norwood. I'm a teacher at Love Creek Elementary.
And what do you teach here?
I teach ELA and science. I am teaching the students to research their facts. We had to research what are the characteristics of their phenomenon. And then week 2, we talked about where and when their phenomenon occurs. They chose themselves. Now, some students wanted to do mudslides or earthquakes, and I said, that is not a weather phenomenon. That's a natural hazard. They're presenting them to their parents.
And is that, in this curriculum, what are they hoping to gain from that?
That is using their listening and speaking skills. That's another standard for 3rd grade. I gave them graphic organizers. I modeled a lot of the things that I was looking for. We learned how to start our paragraphs and endings. I taught them how to use transitional words. They're going to be in the cafeteria. They're going to sit in front of their child. Their child is going to show all of their books, and they're going to show the text features they added to their books, because we also learned how to use text features.
Norwood said students either wrote about hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, or blizzards. All stories included information about the formation, climate, occurrence, and effects of the natural disaster. Norwood said students' natural disaster stories involved a 3-week research process. The first week, students researched the characteristics that define their phenomenon. The second, they researched where and when their phenomenon occurred. And the third, students researched what tools meteorologists use to study their weather phenomenon. Norwood supported her students in writing their stories by giving them graphic organizers and modeling proper word choice. Norwood said she taught her students how to use transitional words and begin and end paragraphs. When doors opened to the publishing party, students began to read their informative stories to beaming guardians. Norwood said she was glad the school had implemented a way for students to exercise their writing and communication skills.